Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this afternoon's episode, I'm going to be recapping Genius Game Season 1, Episode 1. If you want to see the trailer for Genius Game, go and check out this morning's episode where I recapped the Six Doctor Adventures, the Cosmos and Mrs. Clark, the Story Demon, and at the end of that episode, I showed you the trailer for Genius Game. So without further ado, actually, here is my recap of Genius Game Season 1, Episode 1, which was originally released on the 30th of April 2025, and I'm recording this about 5 weeks later, so pretty much the gap between the date I record the episode and then the date it's released. As I record this episode on the 8th of June 2025. Here's my recap of Genius Game Season 1, Episode 1. The creator introduces the episode. The contestants are invited to participate in Genius Game. The creator reveals what garnets are. The creator reveals how Genius Game works. We then have the title sequence. I should mention here that the creator is played by David Tennant, by the way. The contestants meet each other. The contestants mention escape rooms, Monopoly and Scrabble. The contestants reveal more information about themselves. The contestants meet the creator for the first time. The creator reveals how each episode will work. The creator introduces the contestants to its dealers. Paul advises the other contestants not to take anything personal. The creator introduces Gold Heist. Gold Heist is explained. The contestants discuss Gold Heist. The creator mentions George Clooney. Gold Heist begins. Scott mentions having a strategy. Paul also mentions having a strategy. Paul learns his strategy won't work. Benjamin reveals his strategy. The creator explains Benjamin's strategy. The group of 6 reveal their plan for Gold Heist. Basher mentions being a doctor. Indy and Charlotte compliment Basher. Each contestant one at a time enter the dealer room and play Gold Heist. Paul believes he can't trust Benjamin. Benjamin expresses frustrations with Paul. Multiple contestants use their tip-offs. Paul has to spend the entirety of round 2 in jail. Round 2 of Gold Heist begins. Amanthi wants to trust Bex. Amanthi reveals his game plan, which involves Bex. Each contestant, one at a time except Paul, enters the dealer room. Paul is let out of jail. Paul reveals why he believed he ended up in jail. Benjamin reveals his thoughts on the group of 6. Amanthi attempts to help Paul. Each contestant, one at a time, enters the dealer room. Paul has to spend the entirety of round 4 in jail. Round 4 is the final round of Gold Heist. Either Charlotte or Amanthi will win Gold Heist. Paul will definitely face this episode's death match. Basher gives Paul something. Amanthi asks to have a private conversation with Paul. Amanthi gives Paul some advice regarding the death match. Paul believes Scott and Charlotte are the ones behind him being in jail for 2 rounds. A flashback to 60 minutes ago is shown. This flashback includes Scott's plan and the group of 6 all tip-offing Paul. Every contestant apart from Paul enters the dealer room for the final time. Paul leaves jail again. Charlotte wins Gold Heist. Paul will face this episode's death match. Charlotte and Amanthi receive their additional garnets. Charlotte chooses to give Scott immunity from this episode's death match. Charlotte gives a garnet to Indy. Paul chooses Basher to join him in this episode's death match. Paul apologises to Basher. The creator introduces Same or Different. The creator explains how Same or Different works. Same or Different, this episode's death match begins. Basher survives the death match. Paul is eliminated from Genius Game. Paul congratulates Basher. The rest of the contestants say goodbye to Paul. The creator instructs Paul to give his garnets to Basher. Scott believes he is ruthless, and the episode finishes off with a preview of the next episode. That is my recap of Genius Game Season 1, Episode 1. Now we're on to tomorrow morning's episode, where, as you know, the morning episodes are Big Finish centered, and in tomorrow's episode, that is no different, as I'll be recapping Dark Gallifrey and Missy Part 2. Here's the trailer.
From Big Finish Productions, the worlds of Doctor Who, Dark Gallifrey, Missy, Part 2.
Ah, that'll be for me. Ahoy! Hoy!
Who is this?
Missy!
You were right.
Naturally.
We're 5 years in the past. This is where and when the Doctor defeated the Malevolence.
Oh, don't mind me. Just want a quick word with the Doctor. Surprise! It's me! are you, big fella?
Hello. How do you do? Do I know you?
Your Royal Highness, look to starboard. That's the HMS Scorpion.
Captain, her gun ports are opening.
Right. Quick head count. Hands up if you're still alive.
Automaton, protect me.
Yes, Lord. Must die.
But if you change my actions because of pre-knowledge from the future, that becomes a paradox.
So?
And who or what is the Malevolence?
Oh, I've no idea. But judging by the name, I imagine probably something quite bad.
Big finish for the love of stories.
That was the trailer for Dark Gallifrey Missy Part 2, and I showed you that because in tomorrow morning's episode I'll be recapping Dark Gallifrey Missy Part 2. And actually, before I get on to the normal outro bits, my recap of Dark Gallifrey Missy Part 1, which obviously leads into Part 2, and there is a Part 3 as well, which I'll talk about in the tomorrow morning's episode. The Part 1's already on the channel, so please go and check that out because it's one story told. It's like a 3-hour story, basically, and tends to be the case with all of Dark Gallifrey and with most of the Big Finish box sets as a whole anyway. Even though these are single releases, they're spread out across 3 months. And again, you'll understand that. Yes, back to this episode now. Let me know what you thought of Genius Game Season 1, Episode 1 if you watched it. My recap, if you didn't, you can put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well as anything else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for my recap of Dark Gallifrey Missy Part 2. See you then. Goodbye.